We went to the Citizen.
How's
Lying.
I know. Are you Brazilian? Are you Brazilian as well?
perhaps? What up, Casanova? Today I want to do a quick little real-life footage breakdown. I'm going to be showing you 5-6 clips from an interaction and just highlighting certain things, showing you how certain situations can come up, how to handle them, how to carry yourself in general. Now, this was filmed a few years ago at the end of a night out in Toronto, so maybe 3 a.m. People are on their way home, but some girls are, could in theory be down to hang out further, to extend the fun to some kind of an after party, but you don't know until you go and feel out the situation, see what their general headspace is, what their level of arousal is like, are they tired, are they annoyed, or are they, up for more fun? And I mean, the goal doesn't have to be to like take the girls home, right? Sometimes you may not even always want to, but it could also be a good time to talk to girls, okay? If you calibrate well, because they have, generally speaking, been putting up with a lot over the course of a night if they're hot girls, So anyway, here you'll see me approach these two girls standing, waiting for the streetcar at the stop.
Red rose.
Don't do it. Don't give me the rose. I don't deserve it.
I know.
I've done some very bad things in my life.
What is it?
Have you ever seen them with the blue roses?
No.
You guys are barrels of laughs. I'm Vadim, nice to meet you. So you see me open in this indirect situational fashion, meaning I'm not like directly telling the girl what's up, hey, I'm into you, but just kind of playing off of the situation, being a bit silly, playful right off the bat, like, no, don't give me that rose, I don't deserve it. But I'm also being intentful right off the bat to really set a certain kind of frame from the very beginning. So you see me face her directly, I'm making more intense eye contact, maybe there's a bit of a smirk, I'm intentionally kind of just like pausing to make it more dramatic. So that puts more pressure on the girl, and it's good in some sense, and again, it conveys a certain level of intent, of romantic intent, which is important to set at this time of the night right off the bat. What up, Casanova? On August 4th, we're finally releasing the free 4-part workshop leading up to the Honest Chemistry launch. In this workshop, I will teach you my unique perspective on dating and male-female chemistry and everything from creating sexual tension to an amazing connection, so you can finally build the kind of love life you want. All you have to do is click the link in the comments below and sign up for the VIP notification list to get access to the workshop, PDF lesson guides, and a free uncut infield bonus video. So go do that. Now let's get back to the video. But you don't want to do it for too long because it can overwhelm the girl, it can be too much. So I release the pressure, and you can see they're being kind of, unreactive, like, oh, what's going on, da 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 da. That's fine, that's fine. I just kind of roll with it. I even make a joke that just goes over their heads. I say, you guys are a barrel of laughs. And again, I'm not getting anything, I just kind of introduce myself. And it's okay, because sometimes you have to expect this like, behavior, or we're not sure what's up, or these foreign girls sometimes just don't understand what's up. So anyway, just kind of do your thing, just go with the flow. Now, having said that, if you notice that it's just, you keep going and it continues being like that, you can also be empathetic and say, hey, I recognize what's up. Hey, I don't mean to be one of those obnoxious guys, or hey, do you guys have like, if you guys want your space, that's cool. And they'll let you know, and they'll appreciate you mentioning that. If they just don't want you around, then at some point leave. But initially, don't just like make assumptions, just kind of roll with it.
Yeah.
Are you Brazilian?
Yeah. How do you know?
Oh, hi.
Good, how are
Good
you?
name, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Are you joining our group?
I am indeed.
That's it, then there were 4.
This Ai, meu Deus. Sorry.
They already have one. We don't need one.
And what was your name?
Now, as I'm starting to introduce myself, this guy decides to fucking, I guess he was eyeing those girls when they were at the lighting, decides to piggyback off my approach, decides to fucking join the party. And from the very beginning, I wasn't entirely sure if he was, you know, this guy just came out of nowhere. I was like, is he even with them? Is he not? Sometimes girls will act a little bit weird when they know one of the guys that they're with is coming back. So I'm like, maybe he is, or maybe they met tonight. So it's some kind of like a work in progress. You don't know, friends, blah, blah, blah. You don't know. So either way, I'm just kind of like assuming the best. We're assuming like everything is just fine and normal and just kind of going with it. If I need to find out what's up in due time, like how they know one another, I will. But for now, I just kind of introduce myself to the friend. I'm just like, oh, are you joining? And I let him do his thing and I focus on my girl. Okay, and I think to myself, if he's random, he's gonna just maybe blow himself out. I already got that obnoxious vibe about him from the very beginning. I'm like, he'll probably blow himself out. And if he knows them from before, well, we'll figure this out. For now, let me just talk to my girl and see what's up. And what you definitely don't want to do in this kind of situation is create some kind of like a group audience kind of dynamic. Like random guy shows up and then you open them. And, you know, even your approach kind of started off a little bit shaky, right? And then all of a sudden you guys are both like putting on this pressure and talking over one another. And it you know, like it's just going to create this like awkward dynamic. So you always want to like separate, turn your body language towards your girl and just try to just have a focused conversation. Okay. Do not engage in a group dynamic. It will sabotage things.
I was going to say if that's Russian, but you sound pretty... I mean, so you look pretty Brazilian. Brazil, Copacabana. Wait, hold on. It's like a half spin. Hold on. It's like a half spin.
Yeah.
It's like, and then you pull back. Mm-hmm. Why are we always fighting? Why?
What's your name?
How was your night?
It was pretty cool. We went to Addison's.
Where did you go?
Addison's.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I haven't been there in a while, and like they opened up the patio, but it was kind of, the crowd was kind of a little off.
Where are you from?
I'm from here, but I was in LA for 6 months.
Cool.
So they didn't have the patio open before. Where were you?
Yeah, I think so.
With your fancy belt.
Yeah.
So here I find out that she's Brazilian and I just try to have fun with it. I'm like, Brazil, Copacabana, you know, just having this lighthearted, flirtatious kind of playful vibe. It also makes it fun for me. I like to entertain myself during some of these interactions, or in general, I like to, you know, entertain myself in life, just make things more interesting. And you see me do like a little spin, which, you know, sometimes can go either way. But you know, one of the reasons I'm doing it, so I'm being playful, but also like, it's a way of kind of gauging, you know, when you're being more physical and more playful, you know, dancing, blah, blah, blah. At this time of the night, it's a good way of gauging where this girl is at, you know, where her arousal level is at, where her general headspace is at. Like, you know, if she responds in a very like engaged kind of way, then, you know, her arousal is high, then that's, you know, that could be a signal like this girl might be down to like party, to after party or whatever. Not always, but sometimes. But you can see here, this one is not really having it. She's like, nah, you know, I'm not in the mood kind of thing. She's signaling like I'm not in the mood for this kind of thing, you know, and that registers. And I use this as an opportunity to like throw in a little role play, like why are we always fighting? You know, immediately I'm assuming this we frame, something I encourage, you know, why are we always fighting? Her and I are already kind of an item. But then I just, you know, I chill out. I make it more relatable, right? And she's like, oh, where were you tonight? And I tell her a little bit about my night and how I was in LA for 6 months. So I switched to kind of a normal vibe, because this is also a time at the end of a night when the girl's dealt with so much bullshit. You want to be normal, right? You want to hook their attention quickly, right? And that's why there's that intent. But you also want it to be normal, relatable, right? So I always say my general instruction is like open, convey intent, make it relatable, lead the interaction, escalate the general level of intent, and then calibrate. Just calibrate throughout. So it's not kind of a step-by-step process. These are the general ingredients. You'll also see, and this is important, that my body language has shifted. I'm not facing her, okay, anymore. I'm facing the street. It's much more casual body language. It's what I call the frame of familiarity body language, where I'm just acting like I know her. We're just hanging out on the street. We're friends. There isn't that like intense man to woman dynamic, you know, like intentful high pressure, right? So that's very key. So she feels more at ease, like, yeah, we're just some friends hanging out, but obviously there's something going on with this guy.
We went to the Citizen.
She's lying.
How is Citizen? You know, you remind me of Penelope Cruz.
Buddy, you're gonna work hard tonight? You're gonna go by yourself.
I'm a monk anyway. I've grown accustomed to it.
I guess that's how it works for the night, right?
I meditate a lot.
But I'm not Indian.
No, I meditate. I do shrooms and I meditate.
That's awesome.
Who is this guy?
We don't know. Stranger.
He was really obnoxious.
Crazy.
Wow.
We just stopped here.
How do you guys know each other from?
We're here.
So you see this guy just blow himself out, as I had predicted, and go back into the car, and then he tries being, a bit passive aggressive. He's like, "You're on your own, man. This is too much work." Blah blah blah. I just kind of roll with it. You don't want to get start being petty yourself or confrontational or get sucked into anything else. Just kind of brush it off. Don't be an asshole. I wasn't. He was trying to shake my hand there at the end. Actually, I'm just noticing now. But I think at the moment it didn't register. I wasn't trying to make a point of something, even though I was a bit annoyed that he was trying to piggyback off my interaction. But you go with the flow with these things. You can't control the chaos of the night. And this is a great example that, there's this random, chaotic forces that are at play when you're out at night. And the best thing to do is go with them, right? Go with them. And this was not a situation where you need to be more dominant, more aggressive, like, all right, girls, let's go, And there are situations where you don't want them to get distracted by other guys, okay? Because it creates unnecessary problems. But that is a situation where you're already a lot more invested in the interaction, and the girls already know they're on your side and they're willing to go with you. But if you start doing that here, where you're just meeting them for the first time, you're gonna blow yourself out, okay? Or you're gonna sabotage the entire thing for everyone. So here I'm just like, let's brush it off, let's make a joke, let's get back to what's important.
How do you guys know each other from?
We're here.
From here.
Yeah. Not from Brazil.
Not from Brazil. Just met here.
Brazil.
Brazil.
Have you been there?
No, but my buddy married a Brazilian girl. He went to live there for a while. Actually, I had another friend that was there, Danish guy. He was one was in Vitoria, and I think one was in Rio.
Vitoria. I know. Are you Brazilian? Are you Brazilian as well?
Perhaps.
So here you see me just chat with her and her friend, shoot the shit a bit more, build some more rapport. There's a little tease in there, some time, make fun of her accent a little bit. Including the friend, this is important. You want to chat with the friend. You want to kind of just connect to everyone, win over the friend. And notice here that my body language is still, I'm turned away. It's very, like familiar, casual, okay? Not facing them directly like some entertainer or, handling a crowd. I'm just kind of like turned to the side. I'm engaging with the environment, with the street, but I'm also kind of looking at them. This takes a lot of pressure off. Just makes it look like, oh, we're all just friends hanging out.
Okay, wait, hold on. This is what we should do. My friend is actually in town.
Vou deixar sujo.
Where are you guys going?
No. Hot dog.
Hey, where
No,
you
not hot down.
Yeah,
No, my friend's actually visiting.
Where are you guys going? Maybe share a cab.
He can have a cab for himself.
No, he was filming a YouTube video, so he's wearing a robe, but he's done now. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I'll introduce you. But we should. Do you smoke weed?
No.
You only drink
Sometimes,
caipirinhas?
but- Sometimes I smoke, but no.
She only
we're-
drinks
We're
caipirinhas.
going to West. Que horas?
Streetcar, fuck streetcars.
2 minutes.
Are you guys down to come hang out with me and Kevin?
When?
No.
Now? No.
Yes.
No way. I work
5 minutes away. Why would you be working?
Because I'm bored. I have to work.
No, we're working for you. Just say you drank too many caipirinhas.
So these girls are waiting for the streetcar, and I realize that I need to make some kind of a quick attempt to try to propose the idea of going and having a little after party, a little kickback. And as I'm doing this, you see another guy try to interfere. Hey, you guys want to share a cab? Hey, what are you guys up to? Now, I know time is of the essence, so I again try not to engage with this, okay? Oh, hey, yeah, we're going here. Oh, where were you guys? You know, try to be friendly and social. So it may come off as if I'm being a bit of a dick here, but you have to kind of just brush it off. First of all, again, they're trying to fucking piggyback off my approach. Okay, not fucking cool. But, you know, if you start getting sucked in, you're just gonna like lose the girls. You're gonna lose the girls. You're just inviting unnecessary variables. The fucking streetcar is arriving. So I try not to engage in conversation. The girls just kind of laugh it off, like, yeah, for sure we're gonna share a cab with you. And I just kind of continue. That's what you got to do. And it can come off as if you're being an asshole, but that's what you just have to do. And so again, you see me make another light attempt of proposing hanging out. Let's go smoke some weed, blah blah blah. But I see it's not gonna happen. So in my mind, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go for the number close, and that's it. Call it a night.
All right, listen.
Oh, so cool.
I'm gonna go meet up with him, but you seem cool. I'm gonna grab your number. Let's hang out some other time. You live in Toronto?
Yeah.
See?
Fast.
Okay. Well, what was your name again? What's your number?
647.
So here you see me go for the number, and I do it in this kind of nonchalant but also dominant fashion where I'm like, all right, you know what, here's what we're gonna do. You seem cool, I wanna grab your number, we'll hang out some other time. Which is usually, you know, very attractive in the girl's eyes, even if it's a bit presumptive, right? And sometimes girls will call you out on that. But she could always say no, right? She could always say no. But you're basically telling her, here's what's up. Girls love that shit. They like a guy who can just be like, yo, you know what's up, I know what's up, like, I know what I want. Let's fucking do this, girl. Let's just do this, all right? That's kind of the vibe that you want to give off. Like, that's what girls like. But done tastefully, though, done tastefully.
Yeah.
You live in this area?
Somewhere.
You're at St. Clair and what? Dufferin?
No.
I was at St. Clair and Bathurst, but I moved 2 days ago.
Yeah.
DuPont and Davenport.
Oh, the
But there's so many Portuguese on. I go to that bakery. What's it called? Nando's?
Yeah.
There's this big
I think
Portuguese bakery.
For sure.
It's Portuguese. It's 100%.
Nova Era? No.
I can't remember. But they have really good coffee. Croissants are pretty shit.
It's not this one.
It's not.
Nova Era.
No?
No. Okay. Text me.
Do you remember my name? Vadim. Bye. Oh my god.
And notice that you know, as I'm getting the number, there's still some time before, you know, she's like, oh hurry, the streetcar is arriving. But there's still some time before the streetcar is there. Maximize the time you have to build more rapport with her, with the friend, you know. it could, like, a few extra minutes can sometimes make a difference. You could find out something new about you, you know? Oh shit, you know, you used to live in her area, you know? Oh, you used to go to the same fucking bakery, right? And it also makes it feel less transactional, not like, yo, I fucking got the number, let's book it. Like the number is some kind of, you know, an end goal. So like, no, you're getting the number, like, of course, why wouldn't you be getting the number? Then you're just continuing to just chat, because that's what you would do if you knew the girl. You would wait until, you know, the streetcar arrived. It's just more organic. And asking if the girl remembers your name is a good thing to do, you know, at night when they didn't seem very intoxicated, but they could be. It's night. Yeah, I have a foreign name like fucking Vadim. You want to just like reiterate the concept of you as a real thing in her mind. She probably talked to like 10, 15 guys that night. Very possible. Okay. So you don't want to be another fleeting emotion in her mind. Okay. You want to make yourself as real as possible. So if you solidify this name in her mind, it's like, oh yeah, Vadim. Oh, that was the guy. So when you text her, you know, you sign off Vadim, and what I like to often do is be like Vadim and then make reference to something, like maybe Vadim Brazil, you know, or Vadim red shoes, you know, or Vadim meditate, whatever, something memorable about the interaction. But yeah, do that. Be like, what's my name, girl? Good. And then if she doesn't remember, you can give her some shit for it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button if you did. Drop a comment below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that motherfucking notification bell so you get notified. Also, don't forget to sign up for the 4-video workshop on chemistry. It will blow your mind leading up to the launch of the course. I'm very fucking excited. Link in the description below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon.